Imagine giving an AI agent access to a computer, not just to answer questions, but to browse the internet, run commands, write code, use tools, and make decisions on its own. Now imagine that same agent is trying to break into a real system. That sounds like science fiction, but in 2026, this is becoming a real cybersecurity problem. Welcome to the Packet Journey. This is Packet Radar. In this episode, we're going to look at a major shift happening in cybersecurity. AI agents are no longer being used only to help humans write code or analyze security alerts. They are increasingly capable of performing multiple steps of a cyber operation on their own, and that changes the game for defenders. Let's start with what makes an AI agent different from a normal chatbot. A chatbot waits for your question and gives you an answer. An AI agent can be given a goal. It can then plan a sequence of actions. It can use tools. It can inspect information. It can execute commands. And it can continue working until it believes the objective has been completed. Now, imagine giving that capability to an agent operating in a cybersecurity environment. Instead of a human attacker manually researching a target, testing possibilities, analyzing results, and deciding what to try next, an agent can potentially perform thousands of small actions at machine speed. And we now have a real incident that shows why this matters. In July 2026, Hugging Face disclosed an intrusion into part of its production infrastructure. According to Hugging Face, the intrusion was driven end to end by an autonomous AI agent system. The investigation reconstructed roughly 17,600 attacker actions over several days. The agent performed reconnaissance, executed commands, moved between environments, accessed credentials, and attempted lateral movement. The important point is not that AI suddenly became a magical hacker. The individual vulnerabilities involved were familiar security problems. The difference was the scale and speed at which the agent could search for opportunities. It could try one path. If that failed, it could try another. It could analyze the result, change its approach, and continue. This creates what security researchers call an asymmetry problem. A human defender may have to investigate thousands of alerts and connect information from multiple systems. An autonomous attacker can potentially generate thousands of actions without getting tired. And this isn't only about one incident. Security researchers are already studying attacks such as indirect prompt injection, where malicious instructions are hidden inside information that an AI agent processes. Imagine an AI agent reading an email, a web page, a document, or code repository. The information looks harmless to the user, but hidden inside it is an instruction designed to manipulate the agent. If that agent has access to sensitive tools, the consequences can become much more serious. The biggest change is therefore not simply better AI, it's AI connected to permissions. An AI agent with no access can make mistakes. An AI agent with access to email can send messages. An agent connected to cloud infrastructure can make infrastructure changes. An agent connected to source code can modify software. And an agent with excessive privileges can potentially create a much larger security incident. This is why the traditional security principle of least privilege becomes even more important in the age of AI agents. Organizations need to ask a simple question: what exactly can this agent do? And perhaps more importantly, what happens if the agent is manipulated? The answer cannot simply be the AI is trusted. Instead, organizations need isolation, strong authentication, short lived credentials, strict permissions, network controls, monitoring, and human approval for high impact actions. AI can also become part of the defense. In the Hugging Face incident, AI assisted analysis was used to help investigators process the huge volume of attacker activity and reconstruct what happened. So, we may be heading toward a world where AI is fighting AI. Attackers use agents to search faster, defenders use agents to detect and investigate faster. The advantage may go to the side that can control its AI systems better. And there is one more important development. Just today, Taiwan reported that government agencies had been targeted by an AI assisted cyber attack. The incident is another reminder that AI assisted offensive activity is moving from research discussions into real world security operations. But we should be careful with the headlines. AI agents are not autonomous super hackers that can break into anything. They still depend on vulnerabilities, credentials, permissions, network access, and weaknesses in the systems around them. The real concern is what happens when those weaknesses are combined with machine speed automation. That is the part security teams need to prepare for now. So here's the big takeaway. The cybersecurity threat is not simply that AI can find vulnerabilities. The bigger change is that AI agents can potentially discover, test, adapt, and act across multiple stages of an attack. And that means our security controls need to evolve from protecting individual systems to controlling what autonomous agents are allowed to see, access, and do. This is why AI agent security is becoming one of the most important areas of cybersecurity in 2026. In the next Packet Radar episode, we'll look at another rapidly developing attack surface in the AI ecosystem, MCP, and why connecting AI agents to external tools and data could introduce an entirely new class of security risks. If you found this episode useful, please like the video and subscribe to the Packet Journey. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next Packet Radar.